How would you like to double, triple, or even quadruple your business in as little as 90 days while spending the same, if not less, on marketing? With an automatic traffic and lead generation strategy that will deliver you 50, 100, or even 400 plus ready to buy prospects chasing your business each and every month. Delivering you more traffic, more leads, more sales, and more profit for your business. Hi, my name is Aaron Emerson, and over the next few minutes I want to share with you how my clients and I are creating simple and automatic traffic and lead generation strategies using both free and paid traffic to generate hundreds of high-quality leads and clients into our businesses each week with consistency and predictability, and how you can do the same thing too. We call it the Monte Carlo effect, and it's where you stack the deck in your favor, so for every dollar you put into your marketing machine, it generates $3, $15, $50, or even $200 in revenue. Sounds hard to believe, but in this short video I'll show you exactly how it works and how you can use this strategy to double, triple, or even quadruple your sales, maybe even in the next 90 days. Even if you're a tech newbie and you've struggled to get results online in the past. You see, over the last 12 years I've worked with hundreds of companies across the country, from startups to small to medium-sized businesses, to dramatically explode their traffic, leads, and sales. I've also personally used these very same strategies I'm about to share with you to help build several of my own businesses from scratch. So if you're looking to grow traffic, generate more leads, increase your profits, and attract more dream clients, then you're definitely in the right place here. I'm also going to reveal the top 3 biggest mistakes that most businesses make when it comes to trying to generate more leads and sales online, and I'm going to be sharing with you the top 2 things that you need to do in order to scale your business 2, 3, 4, or even 10 times in a matter of months. So pay very close attention because you're definitely going to want to get this right. However, before we go any further, this isn't one of those get-rich-quick websites that promises you a fortune for doing nothing. You see, contrary to popular belief, marketing on the internet isn't simply about sitting around and clicking refresh on your banking account and watching the money pile up. It's like anything in life, you get out what you put in. Therefore, those who take average action are going to get average results, versus those who take massive action are going to see massive results. Just like the results I'm going to share with you in a moment from some of my clients. Now, the top 2 types of clients that we work with are service-based businesses like education and real estate professionals, consultants, accountants, lawyers, doctors, dentists, and IT companies who want to scale their business to at least $50,000 per month and more revenue. These are people who offer one-on-one services, group training, or seminars. Now, the second type of customers that we work with are high-value product businesses like property developers, home builders, construction companies, furniture and bedding businesses, and any other companies that sell a product with a lifetime customer value of greater than $3,000. So if you or the company you work for fall into one of these 2 categories and you're looking to dramatically grow your sales in the fastest time possible and create a steady stream of ready-to-buy prospects and dream clients that want to buy your products and services, then what I'm about to share with you is going to give you lots of actionable strategies and tactics to use right now for free to exponentially grow your business. Because these strategies I'm about to share with you in this short video are exactly what I've used over and over again to scale multiple different businesses in multiple different markets and multiple different industries. You see, unlike most online marketing agencies or online gurus, we don't just teach online marketing and the scaling of online lead generation. We actually do it, and we teach what we do successfully every day in our own business. In fact, you may be watching this video as a result of clicking on an ad or link and taking the desired action that we wanted you to. Not only do we do this successfully for our own marketing agency, we also do it in other businesses and other industries outside of the online marketing services market. So if you're not selling a consistent $50,000 to $250,000 per month of your products and services right now, the problem is simple. You see, your business suffers from one or maybe even all 3 symptoms of low sales. Either you have low traffic, meaning you are simply not getting enough people to your website or landing pages, or you have low conversions, meaning you're probably getting enough traffic but you simply aren't seeing the level of leads and sales you want. Then you have a conversion problem, meaning the offer that you're putting in front of your prospect simply isn't compelling them to buy. The third is no or a small list, meaning you don't have a large enough list of prospects or previous clients that you can communicate with via email, mail, or phone to make an offer to. meaning you simply don't have enough qualified buyers and leads coming into your business each and every month. Without this, it's simply impossible for you to hit your revenue and income goals. Does this sound familiar? There's no more low-hanging fruit. You've run dry of past clients, referrals, and you're asking yourself, what can I do next to generate more leads and sales to scale my business? Or you wake up in the morning and only have 1 or 2 leads that are all tire kickers and price shoppers. Or you really have no clear path for growth. Do you look at your business every day and worry where your next prospects and clients and sales are going to come from? What this simply means is even though that you may be the best at what you do, you simply aren't getting in front of the right prospects or communicating the right offer to make them buy. And let's face it, nowadays everybody's doing online marketing, so that means if your competitors have an online marketing strategy that works, you are losing countless leads and customers every single day to them. This leaves you struggling to generate enough of the right types of leads to hit your revenue goals. Once you implement our strategies, you'll never have to worry again about where your next client or sale is going to come from. You'll have control over your revenue and income because you can generate as many leads and clients as you want on demand. You will no longer have to wonder or guess where your next customer is going to come from because you'll have certainty. You'll have more time and more money because you won't be wasting your time and resources on marketing strategies that simply aren't getting results. Now, in the past 2 years, we've worked with and had over 8,256 business owners apply for help scaling their business and growing their traffic, leads, and sales. After looking at so many different businesses and running thousands of campaigns, you start to see patterns in ultimately what's working and what's not. We found that all a business really needs in order to scale revenue is just 2 specific things in place to hit $1 million or more. Number 1, high quality converting targeted traffic that allows you to spend money to get new clients on a consistent basis. The most dependable and predictable way to grow sales and generate wealth is to turn advertising into profit. If you want to predictably and consistently grow your leads and sales, you need to have control over your traffic and ultimately your business and your profits. There are all kinds of hype about the latest loopholes for gaming the system and getting you truckloads of free traffic. Does some of it work? Maybe, for a month or 2, but if your business is reliant on that, you don't have a business. You have an income stream that's supported by an unsustainable gimmick. Our strategies aren't about setting up a system that will be here today but gone tomorrow. That's no way to scale a business and set it up for long-term success. And if you're not doing that, you're just wasting your time. Number 2, you need an offer that will convert that traffic and potential prospects into high-paying customers who keep coming back over and over again. So let's talk about traffic for a minute. There are several forms of traffic that we use to scale your leads and sales, and these traffic sources all focus on getting 3 types of prospects. You see, there are basically 3 types of prospects that you can attract into your business. The first type of prospect is a prospect in buy mode. The second type of prospect is a prospect that is in the awareness stage. And the third type of prospect is called a cold prospect. Now the guys in buy mode, these are people who are searching in hunt mode specifically looking for the products and services that you provide. These types of prospects are generally best to reach on platforms like Google or SEO or AdWords as they have very high purchase intent and they're actively searching for a solution. These could also be people who follow you on Facebook or who are already on your list. The awareness stage, these are the prospects who are not actively searching but are aware they have a problem and are open to buy. And a cold prospect is someone who isn't searching and doesn't know they have a problem or need but are a good candidate for your products and services. This represents the largest segment of your market. Now targeting prospects in buy mode is done by using either Google AdWords or SEO, focusing on the high purchase intent keywords. You are specifically targeting prospects who are fully aware they have a need and are just searching for who they want to do business with. Targeting people in the awareness stage can also be done through Google and a bunch of different platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. There are some incredible targeting features that allows you to identify prospects who show they have buyer intent and are open to buy and match all the types of laser targeted criteria from household income to purchase activity and a ton of unbelievable targeting options that are available for ads on these platforms. Targeting cold prospects represents the largest segment of your market and can also be done through Google, LinkedIn, Instagram ads, Facebook, or YouTube. Targeting this segment, if you have a sales funnel in place for warming up these cold prospects through a series of emails and education-based content, is where you can completely dominate your market and is ultimately where the biggest potential lies for you long term. Now all of these traffic sources provide an incredible opportunity for you to grow your revenue and profits. Which one of these is right for your specific business? It all depends on three simple things. 1. What do you sell? 2. How much is a customer worth to you? And 3. What are you willing to spend in order to acquire a new customer? These are the first three things that we sit down and figure out with any new client. They sound like basic questions, but you'd be surprised at how many businesses don't actually know how much on average a customer is worth to their business or how much they can spend on acquiring a new customer, so these are the questions you really need to sit down and figure out for your business. Next, I want to share with you the three biggest mistakes we see businesses make when trying to scale their traffic, leads, and sales. You can use these as a scorecard to get a level of insight on your potential for growth online. Mistake number 1, telling, not showing. You see, there are three ways that you can influence people. One is to talk about how good we are. Another is to have others talk about how good we are through testimonials, all things that you see people doing. Both of these work very, very well, but the most effective way is to demonstrate how good you are by showing people you can help them by actually helping them. Now this doesn't only help with influencing them, but it also creates a ton of goodwill in your marketplace and will help you reach a much larger segment of your market because people are 10 times more likely to come to you to learn something than they are to be sold to. So if all your marketing is screaming, "Buy my stuff," you are only appealing to a fraction of your potential buyers. And we see so many businesses that give all their marketing towards this kind of stuff, and basically when you do this, you are really only appealing to a tiny fraction of your potential buyers and are missing out on a huge percentage of the total number of buyers in your market. How much are you missing out on, you ask? Well, let me run you through a model called the buyer's pyramid real quick. Now you see, in any given market, 3% of people are in buy mode. Meaning you could pick up your newspaper, watch TV, or you do a Google search. You will see many ads claiming we have the best range and the best prices. These guys are all directing their marketing towards that 3%. Now the problem is, if you split up that 3% of customers between you and all your competitors, you're never going to make much money. The key is to capture the other larger segments of customers. But how do you do that? Simple. You make sure that all your marketing is geared towards educating your market rather than screaming at them to buy your stuff and buy it right now because you've got the best prices. So when they become ready to buy, they've already decided to buy from you. The goal is simple here. It's to move these potential customers up the pyramid faster. The bonus is, by doing this, you're also making sure that when they hit the buy now stage, they're most likely to buy from you. But to do this, your message has to be powerful and it has to be educational to resonate, not simply a promotional piece about your company and how good you are. So how does this apply into the online environment? Well, let's look at the conversion funnel. Now currently on average, a bounce rate for a website, which is simply the amount of people that come to your site and don't go past the first page, is sitting around 47%, leaving the other 50% of people who stay around on your website, view a few pages, read about your company, and are actively interested in your products and services. Now the average conversion rate of a website is between 1 and 3%. Look, I know there are some of you out there that are saying, sure, look, my conversion rate is higher. Look, it varies from industry to industry, but on average it's 3%. So it's pretty obvious where the biggest opportunity lies and where the money is being so-called left on the table, which is going to be getting more of these 50% who are actively interested in your products and services to buy. But how do we do it the right way? So the quickest and easiest way that we found to do this is by using lead magnets. Now a lead magnet is basically something that you give away on a lead generation page to incentivize prospects to want to give you their name, email, phone number, address, or whatever info it is that you're asking for so that these people can enter into your sales funnel. Now the easiest types of lead magnets to create is a free report. So now you know what a lead magnet is, I just want to run you through a very quick scenario. Let's just say that you get 100 visitors to your website and you've got your standard web page here with, get an instant quote, and on average these are converting at 3%. So that's going to give you 3 leads. Now we found from working with hundreds and hundreds of clients that the average close rate on an inbound lead is around 30%. So based on that, that's going to give you 1 sale. Now let's run through another scenario. We have the same 100 visitors coming to a web page. However, on this web page we're offering some educational based marketing material in the form of a free report. We've experienced upwards of 25% conversion rate on these kinds of offers, so we'll go with a 25% conversion rate even though it can be a ton higher, right? So we've got 100 visitors coming in at 25% conversion rate, basic mathematics giving us 25 leads. Now naturally, these leads, there is no real commitment from that end user. We're giving them something for free in exchange for their contact details, so we're using that as bait, so the purchase intent is not going to be as high, so we're going to say a close rate of a low 12% on these, delivering you out of those 25 leads 3 sales. So as you can see here, without spending a cent more on marketing, if you implemented a strategy like this, it can potentially triple your sales. So now that you know lead magnets work and can dramatically increase your business, let's run through some different types of lead magnets. So you can do them in the form of free reports, videos, cheat sheets, swipe files, short courses, or webinars. Alright, now on to mistake number 2. We see lots of businesses just relying on one single source of traffic for new business. Now this scenario is all too common. A business starts advertising online, whether that be from SEO, AdWords, or Facebook, and they start with a small budget of say $25 a day. They start getting some traffic, leads are coming in, and they're converting those leads into sales. Things are going great. They hire more salespeople to deal with the influx of new leads and sales, and even increase their ad spend to get even more business. The business owner is really happy that they finally found an advertising channel that works to scale their business. Then something changes. Things always change online. Google changes their algorithm, Facebook changes its ad policies, or AdWords changes the landscape of their ad platform with no warning, just like they did on Friday in February 2016. Google decided they were going to remove the sidebar ads on search results. After this day, businesses who relied on AdWords solely to get traffic, leads, and sales were hurt, and hurt badly. Google literally wiped off 70% of its ad real estate, so the competition on these top spots, the 30% of ads remaining, were all that were left, and this competition caused the cost per clicks to skyrocket. Suddenly, the business would find itself with far less traffic coming to their website, but many more staff to pay for. So you see, the most successful businesses build multiple flows of traffic to maintain a flood of leads. That's why we ensure all of our clients have leads coming in from multiple sources, so if one goes down, the others can quickly pick up the slack. This means when something happens on Google or Facebook, your competitors are left floundering while your leads and revenue are still growing strong. The next common mistake we see, even if the business has multiple flows of traffic and they're spending an incredible amount of money and time in creating content and doing SEO and running AdWords and Facebook ads and updating all their social networks, they have no real idea where their leads and sales are coming from because they're not tracking their numbers properly, or worse, they're not tracking them at all. So they're really guessing versus tracking. Now what numbers should you be tracking? This is where most agencies and business owners have it all wrong. They focus on clicks, cost per clicks, impressions, rankings, and conversion rates, but all these numbers are great metrics to guide a campaign, but you can't take any of those numbers to the bank. You see, the only numbers that really matter when scaling your business are 2 things, and those simply are, what does it cost you to acquire a customer, and how much money is that customer worth to you? And if you want to simplify this even further, how much money did I spend, and how much money did I make? That's it. Your return on investment is the only thing that matters, because once you know exactly how much it costs you to acquire a customer, and once you have a complete understanding of how much a client is worth to your business becomes infinitely scalable, because you can predict that for every dollar you spend on marketing, you're going to be getting back $3, $15, $50, or $200 in profit. You see, if you can't pay money to acquire a new customer, you don't have a business, and if you don't accurately know how much money you make for every dollar you spend on marketing, this is a major sign that you're playing too small and is likely the reason that you're struggling to predictably grow your business. So let me ask you a question. If you don't have a predictable and consistent stream of ready-to-buy prospects coming into your business each and every month, how much is it costing your business to not get help? I want you to do an exercise real quick. I want you to write down these 2 numbers. What is your monthly revenue goal? Where do you want to be at? Where do you wake up every morning and aiming at? What is that number? And the second thing I want you to write down is how much did you make last month exactly? Now we're going to do some basic 3rd grade math problems here. We're going to be taking your revenue goal and subtracting your current monthly revenue. This is exactly what it is currently costing you to stay on the same path you are on now while your competition snatch up all the low-hanging fruit in your market. So say that your monthly revenue goal is $100,000 a month, but at present you are doing $20,000 in revenue. Now this is costing you $80,000 per month, or over the course of a year, $960,000 per year. So how much longer do you want to keep this $960,000 problem? of not getting enough traffic, enough leads, or enough sales. So by now, you're probably wondering how I can get my own traffic and lead generation strategy that will generate $3, $15, $50, or even $200 for every $1 you put in. Well, for a limited time, I've set aside some time from my office to personally design you a $1,000 custom digital marketing strategy for your business for free. Here's how it works. First, we begin by listening to you. This is a free 30-minute strategy call where we'll jump on the phone together and we'll begin by really listening to you, reviewing your business or spying on your competitors and analyzing your target market and your overall sales process and your goals with you. Then, based on what you tell us, we'll develop a custom digital marketing plan specifically designed for your business for free. This is a plan specifically designed for you to reach your goals. Please note that this is not a sales pitch in disguise. We usually charge $1,000 for this kind of comprehensive business analysis and planning. You'll be speaking with a digital strategist and campaign manager who I've personally handpicked who will come up with a plan tailored to your business to maximize your leads and sales. There's no obligation for you to buy up or take any of our services on this call, and you're going to get a complete customized breakdown of our proprietary system specifically tailored to your business. So you're probably asking yourself, why are we doing this? Well, in the nature of full transparency, we do this because many of the people that go through this process are so impressed and happy they ask to become a client. But there's a catch, we can't help everyone. So who is this for? This is for business and service professionals that sell a high value product or service that has a greater lifetime value of $3,000. This is also for people who want to grow their business to a minimum of $50,000 per month fast in a matter of months, not years. It's also for people that want a consistent stream of qualified ready-to-buy leads coming into your business each and every month. It's also if you offer something of value that genuinely helps people, and also for people who are committed to growing their business and are willing to work to make that happen. Our most successful clients are willing to have skin in the game and already have an existing advertising and marketing budget and fully understand that they're going to need to invest in their business in order to make more money and grow their business to the next level. Who this is not for. This is not for people who like bouncing around to the next shiny object or who like to complain or make excuses and who are consistently looking for ways to play small. This is not for people who are stuck in the information gathering mode and go from one free training to another and who are not looking to take any real action to move them closer to their goals. This isn't for people who don't sell a high value product or service with a greater lifetime value of $3,000. This isn't for people who are afraid to make a decision, take action, and follow through. So if you're committed to adding an extra 6 or 7 figures to your business in the next 12 months, then take the first step today. But warning, this offer is extremely limited because of the intense one-on-one time required in order to conduct these sessions. We only have a limited number of free slots available each month, and once the free spots fill up, we have to charge for this invaluable service. We're obviously running a business here and last month's spots were fully booked, so go ahead and book right now. Once you click on the button below, you'll be taken to a short questionnaire. It's nothing intrusive, it takes about 60 seconds to fill out and simply helps us prepare for our session together. Next, you'll book a specific time in for your call on our calendar that suits you best. So if you feel like this is a right fit for you, then go ahead and book your call right now by clicking the big button below, and we look forward to seeing if we can help you dramatically grow your business. Talk soon.